Yeah, we've seen a fair bit of Shen into Cho'Gath. It has not been favorable that often. But also, we haven't seen Maokai win that many matches.
There's TPs from both top laners.
Betty with some free shots over the wall, watching for the jump. Play
for
back.
Shen.
That Shen coming in. It's going to be a hit over onto Maxlor. Very, very low. Also on the bot side, Ignar has to flash over the wall. And looks like Misfits doesn't want everything about this just yet. They lose Maxlor and quite a few flashes. Top laners in bot for themselves. So that's going to be a back from one. There's a Stand United coming in from MMD. Alfari teleporting in as well. And that's going to be the first one down onto Karsa. Means the smite is down. And Flash Wolves are going to look to get out of this one. Alfari flashes forward to shout it out, and MMD still makes it over the wall. Maxlor wondering if he should too. Slows it in, looking to get Power of Evil something, and they are going to be able to sink their fangs in. Sword Art doing everything he can to keep MMD alive, and Power of Evil
Tank at the end of it, which also lets me kind of know the Flashers want to get going fairly soon.
One of my favorite type of positionings, up and down on that mid lane. It means somebody is getting in a fight
in the mid lane to crack that turret.
Possible initiation. Hansam right in the middle of it, instantly deleted by Maple. They're playing the Bushwhack game, and they found Misfits wandering around in the jungle. This is where Flash Wolves catapult themselves into the lead, and they're going for Baron.
And now the jungler is dead for Misfits. There is no smite available. Misfits' best hope is for an Alfari steal, and they're not going to go for it.
That was the extension of that cycle as well. When you get mid lane priority from killing the turret, when you don't have vision in the river. Also,
this first win of world.
Oh, very dangerous situation for a dead Maple. He goes down immediately, and the pressure breaks now for Flash Wolves.
That's how you try and stop the 1-3-1. You have to kill.
Here they go.
Yeah, that Titanic. He's going to be able to crush down a bit of damage. Backs off the wave so he can help.
has to fight
Karsa over the wall. 14-14 in smite, but it is about that feast, and it goes to Alfari. The fight ensues, and Ignar and everyone heading toward the top side for Sword Art. Alfari just taking everything in the middle as Karsa has already fallen, and they're looking for more crowd control on the side of Flash Wolves, but are now running away from Misfits.
Doesn't even have flash.
Karsa looking from the side. Shots onto Maxlor. Hits onto Ignar now. They know where the HP is low, but Sword Art dies immediately. 45 seconds on the clock for Misfits to stay.
Alfari had a perfectly timed silence onto Sword Art there for that initiation.
An entire game in their face.
This would be their opportunity. Watch for Sword Art with the Shen ult. He gets hooked though.
Gotta be careful. He goes down immediately. Sword Art still doesn't get the quickness in. It's gonna be Karsa trying to stop Misfits from getting into that fight, but they are still going. MMD is
not seeing the engages from Sword Art anymore. We're not seeing the Shen ulti onto Karsa anymore. And now Flash Wolves with their support dead. And Misfits with a great flash.
Oh, Flayed on the rocket jump. That's what he's been looking to do all game. Ignar coming out with the thresh pick. That's 3 down for Misfits. Or I'm sorry, for Flash Wolves as Misfits try to close the door. 8-4, 40 minutes in. Maple looking to run out of the base. He says walk this way, but Misfits doesn't even have to worry about it. The Nexus turrets are falling, and so are Flash Wolves' hope as Misfits close the door on the Flash Wolves World's run. The quickness once again in from Sword Art. The double kill for Power of Evil. And Misfits take down Flash Wolves.
So far behind in the mid game was Misfits, but they have the shot calling and the playmaking when it mattered most.
It does well into the Jace, and I think that this pick is just, it's more respectful towards Xie, and LeBlanc relies a little bit
Is it about that?
No,
I'm just
It also has the potential to chain CC Rune Prison into Rupture if they can get a pick onto any of the squishier.
They might even go for a kill.
They can get a kill, that means they can get the tier 2.
Oh, double it, free farm it on the outside, knock him down. First blood for Team WE.
Beautiful chain CC there from Team WE. They utilize the ult. Now Sven could be in trouble.
And they are not stopping. They find Sven scared in the jungle, and just a few hits from Xie in the mid lane almost takes him down. Ace in the hole, blocked by Biofrost, and the shot blast follow-up almost takes him down.
And that may be the second time Biofrost
Or stop the offense, and it's just not working.
Yeah, and that right there was one of the costs even. Oh, they're going for an engage.
Right onto Svenskeren, doesn't have a chance to even get out of it. They are thinking 3 steps ahead, and TSM isn't even considering these engages.
Unbelievable execution from Team WE. They are looking...
Looks like 957 is going to get his hands dirty here with Haunter. First harpoon hit, second one for free, and they're going to cook him up on the equalizer. Flashes himself out. A nice rupture to get himself away from the damage of Mystic, but they're in range. They are ready, and they drop Haunter on the top side of the map. They're going for the second tier.
There are 2 members of TSM top lane and 5 members of Team WE bot. They got their eyes on this this second inhibitor tower.
This is absolutely ridiculous from Team WE. The only time they weren't proactive is the map when they lost Dragon, and they went right back to that area to regain the vision, regain control, and ever since they have not lost it. The second inhibitor turret going down with its in.
I think I like this call right here because they can just brute force it.
They have Biofrost on the backside, not their full focus. Fenskaren says, I have to go in to stave off the damage, and goes down immediately along with Double Lift. They are just tearing TSM apart and off the map from their own base. Bjergsen on the side trying to fire over the wall, but they cannot find a position that isn't melee against Team WE.
TSM are able to get 1 kill back, but they've still lost 2. There is a mid super minion wave pushing in, a bot super minion wave pushing in as well.
This turret down on that Jace, 7-1 here as the last inhibitor turret falls. Bjergsen very low. Biofrost tries to flash, glitter lands backwards, and it is all almost said and done here for Team WE as they put the final touches on the third inhibitor of TSM's base.
That Bjergsen kill means Team WE could greed and stick around, but they might take the 3 inhibitor cycle, move it into Baron, and then make 1 to kill the squishies.
Always finding these shot blasts. What a percentage here from Eagle Eye Xie on the Jace pick. We knew it was strong, but he is coming in huge. Kandi puts himself in front. A great Cataclysm, rounding out the AoE damage for TSM. Double Lift backing up. Double Lift kiting, getting the damage in, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The Flame Spitter right in his face, and it's going to be 957. The triple, looking for a quadra, and that goes to Xie. It's the shutdown coming in from Hanser, but it's not enough. Biofrost running for the hills, goes down.
TSM try one last ditch effort, but it's Team WE in front of the home crowd that shut down TSM.
Still up. Pretty easy pick though to just get bigger and bigger and want to chomp down on your opponents right now. Team WE, a lot of confidence coming out of their previous wins. They're going to look to do it with the composition they've locked in at Cho'Gath top. Corki for Xie in the mid this
Think.
Oh, almost reset. Looks like they're going to hold it on this one. MMD backing off to try and get his ultimate on. Teleport from 957, and that's going to be just over behind the red buff. Airborne goes Kandi. Kandi stays alive. MMD in the middle of the fight, and Kandi finally falls to the hands of MMD. Dragon Infernal to WE, but they...
More time for Mystic to hit the turret as they're trying to take this one down.
There's that pull through. Mystic now in a big, big trouble. Featherstorm comes out. Betty actually gets pushed to the right side from Monsoon, but that's the heal for Mystic. Wild growth onto Betty. They may be able to take him down, but the hits come in from Ben, and now they're on to Sword Art. Another kill picked up in that lane. Kandi there just in time.
Cycled back on cooldown as well as Mystic, free hitting the whole time, so maybe didn't even need Kandi to come in there, but incredibly close.
Another fight towards the top side. They are not stopping. Relentless fights left and right as Ben goes down. Not enough shields for that one. Karsa very, very low.
I mean,
gets away.
Kandi wasn't there to match. The ultimate was down from Team WE, so they're actually going a little bit faster than they should because their setup doesn't quite justify it.
On to Maple in the mid lane. Remember, everything was just blown as Xie dove under the turret, and they chomp down onto Maple to take him down.
Right, need to take as much advantage of this early turret push as you possibly can.
Well, MMD seemed to be a little caught out. Valkyrie over the wall. A few more shots should be able to take him down, but it actually is 957. It comes in. It looks like they are just going to go ahead and pressure this one. They may not know that Xie is going to be there. He stops his teleport to higher in the top lane.
There's no flash on MMD. Mystic, he's going for the chase.
Xie now going to come up from mid, just going to Valkyrie over the wall and get his hands into this pie. He stays. They're pushing mid lane a little bit. Nice shockwave to stop the fight, but Flash Wolves has to use so much with Team WE still knocking on that front door, and the final shots in for MMD. 40. Bot lane and top lane are nowhere to be seen for minions, so this is all about mid for Team WE. That's where their focus is. It was for Maple. Now they're on to Kandi with a bit of a mistake here. They greed past the inhibitor turret, thinking they have it. And it looks like they lose one. Mystic very close to going down as well. A nice return on to Maple, and he gets chomped alive. 957 is connecting with each one of these. MMD can take a few hits. That's his job, but can he get out before it's too much? The chomp down, but the final shot from Mystic to clean that one up. And Team WE again gains control of the map.
Yeah, he's just not nearly tanky enough. Ninja Tabi and his Spectre's Cal to go with Hydra. He's getting shredded by the two of them. 1,277 damage is what Feast would have done if he hadn't used it onto MMD there. That's what it would do to Baron.
Betty GA back and forth. And it looks like the barrier is now down for him. Flash is up for Betty if he does need to get into a sticky situation.
Convincing. They were the team that the other team should have been afraid of, and they're looking to end things now.
Flag and drag into the fight. Carson not going to live for long here, but doing what he can as they trade 1-for-1 to start. Betty on the outside pulls through GA and 9-5 for the stun, but the turret goes down and they have nothing to hide under but the damage of Team WE. 26 and a half minutes into the game. Never faltering from game to game here in week 2 of the group stages, and it looks like they're going to try to pick up another win without leaving the base. Flash Wolves has something else to say, but they lose Karsa as soon as he comes back up. Shiye is working a 2v1 situation around the Nexus by himself as the rest of the team goes for seconds around the base, and they are staying for the long haul.
Mystic is able to get a bunch more kills as he eyes up the Nexus and looks to end the game.
Team WE finally on the Nexus with that finalizing damage. No, MMD is going to get a little bit more delivered. There's the chomp down. Another kill for Mystic's Caitlyn pick. 12-5. Team WE take down Flash Wolves.
And it's something that can actually survive those matchups. You know, Maokai especially, I think,
Oh
does
no!
handle it well.
Oh wow! I am destroying this with them. They're the best. Misfits are my favorites.
Okay, this is very high risk, high reward. Yasuo is...
But he's almost maybe 3, depending how much of the camp he takes down. Still damage back from Double Lift.
The problem is Double Lift is zoned off all this experience. They're losing the entire minion wave. They're actually losing so much from here. They're going for Double Lift.
Good
PoE's here.
But there's the snare coming down. Bifrost needs to move back in and try and save. That's off of the shield, but he gets hooked up by Ignar. Power of Evil still chasing in, and Bifrost not going to make it. That's first blood. They just get first blood for Misfits.
He is 6 and he is coming down. So TSM now under pressure. They're going to have to get out. We'll see if they can back off.
Yeah, they kind of know now. The hook, oh, great flash from Bifrost. Hansama's still low, but TSM needs to kind of get out of this one. Bifrost forced to flash away. There's the root in onto Double Lift. That dive is good. Shield not enough, and Power of Evil picks it up. They don't get the second kill on a Bifrost, barely alive. Everyone is coming down right now from TSM.
Bjergsen has flash, he has ultimate, he can look for multiple kills here. Let's see if he goes for it.
Tags one onto Ignar, but it's so dangerous. Insta-cleanse by PoE. He just got rooted in place by Power of...
Difficult, and that is why you see Double Lift kind of walking around the jungle, waiting for the lanes to be pushed in, but this gives over more and more priority to Misfits, who are time and time again invading, and they're looking for a kill.
Not too bad, goes back in, the pull is good. Maxlaw able to take it down. Bjerg here, but he's got no ultis. Maxlaw ultis down in onto Bifrost. He dances back out to Bjergsen, and he'll be okay. Ignar's a machine right now. These hooks, the awareness, not actually throwing the hook out until he power fists Sejuani.
Oh,
Double Lift.
gonna get dove. He has no summoners down here. I don't know if there's any way out at all.
Haunter's got TP, but so does Alfari.
He's the only way out.
Ooh, he's trying to creep out.
No,
Ward.
it's not.
Yep, now spotted. Hansama just going to chase him out and Double Lift.
He's gone.
Yep, just going to have to try and maybe not give over too many assists, but doesn't even have time for that. He stands, he fights, but Ignar hooks him, and there's a kill for Hansama.
They make sure Hansama gets it as well with the E, so they get another kill for Misfits in the bottom lane. 4-0 in kills. There hasn't been turrets taken down. It's just a kill-focused game from Misfits, but it's start for them to continue and knock them down later.
Yeah, and the question is just, what do you do as Svenskeren in this game now? How does he ever get control of his jungle? And Maxlaw, Ignar, they're all going for Bjergsen.
Aggression on the Bjergsen. Maxwell maybe a little too far. The TP in for Haunter as Bjerg does get the kill. Rakan went down on the other side and Double Lift.
Oh, here's Haunter, he has Mega.
Power of Evil is going to be the target. Hops off Sven there. Good flash from PoE.
They are moving Haunter down. Misfits probably going to knock down this turret. It's very low.
Going for Ignar perhaps, but not enough. Oh, Rakan into the backline. They need to get the ult down. Damage is okay. Root there in on
no flash.
Fire with a kill.
Bjergsen on the backside.
Across mouth for Bjergsen. He's trying to take a little bit more. Maxwell dies in the front, and Bjergsen grabbed the double 3 on Misfits. Dead already, and Ignar, he's going to be the next one. Make it a 4.
TSM punish Misfits as they group up and claws the game back a little bit closer for TSM.
And super cheeky bait from Svenskeren as well, throwing out his ultimate next to the Yasuo, not on him.
Still fighting. Haunter building up rage. Sven maybe caught Ignar. He's down. TSM continuing to answer back.
On average, than the effectiveness of a Rakan and of a Twitch of these sorts of things.
More face checks here from Sven, but TSM might be okay with this. Maxo going to get stunned up.
Frost coming in.
There's a great recombo there. Bjerg's actually going to stun up Maxo and Double It. Now unleashing Featherstorm. Not too bad, but Power Reaver can't quite get in. Alfari now trapped and grounded. Forced to flash out of the
Mega,
way.
he could go here.
All right, Haunter back into Alfari. Frozen Mallet. Yasuo will not get away. And TSM
Deficit get towards the team fighting stages.
Oh no, Double Lift caught out. A great chain CC, and Power of Evil collects it.
Hey, you talk about those picks that can get Misfits in there. They're going to be put
Times he can be as aggressive as he likes.
Ooh, all hits on a max low. Damage is there.
Double is opening up.
Moving in. That is a lot of damage. Bjergsen unstoppable as he does go down to the Yap, and a huge Nara from Haunter continuing the play. Maybe a wipe here for TSM as Alfaro. The next to get stunned off, but Hansama and PoE still alive. Good flash out of the rock there from the Zyra as PoE realm warps out of the way. Haunter though wants a little more rock. Not going to connect, but TSM still win the fight.
And TSM, they have
Commit to this. They have a lot of damage though.
Remember, Flash is available for Haunter and Sven. No Flash on either of the Misfits players. They could look to turn with Meganar.
Haunter almost Mega, but he doesn't have ulti. So much damage being dealt. He barely transforms in time. PoE is looked to fall. Haunter with the rock finds him, but PoE almost just takes him down. Sven a little too low, but Haunter able to take him down. Double it. Collects Hansama on the right of the fight. They take it all.
Misfits do stop.
Being able to prevent damage to the turret. Ryze still has very good wave clear and backline threat on ranged minions. But now the hook's down, they can push in.
Looks like again, turret is going to crack and they'll just stun Maxo on the front line. TSM going for broke into the back of a combo. There to get the front line down and Dublin letting rip on the twitch. Hansama running away, but Ignar maybe not so lucky as Haunter leaps after him still. 2 dead on the side of Misfits.
TSM will get the inhibitor here, and there's minions in the bot lane. They can rotate around.
Time is up for the Misfits roster. If you don't fight now, it may be never. They need the opportunity to engage. They need that moment.
All right, back in there for Bifrost, finds the carry. Hansama a little over Bjergsen, defending there as the rest of Double with a great flank to get the damage down. That's 2 already. Now from Haunter, gets him in there. Hansama knocked him on the other end as Double grabs the double kill. Out there for Power of Evil, but that's 4 dead. TSM, they will keep their hopes alive here at World and take down Misfits.
What a comeback.
Right, Trundle is a possibility. Renekton, perhaps a decent team fighter just as much as Trundle is, with a bit more lane, wave clear pressure, in other words. Not just killing the Cho'Gath, but controlling the minion waves. This all empowers Kasa just that little bit more. If mid's
Here in the top lane.
Yeah, it means there's a world where towards the top lane they can try and get in. He's gone through the turret.
Oh, great stun, going to permafrost it up as well. Rupture not going to be it here. Is Haunter going to try and maybe flash away? I don't think he can do it. Red buff almost enough. He flashes up at Kasa. Q and flash through for first blood.
Very
Really
nice
nice.
snipe. Yeah.
Good stuff from...
Just a bit of a trade there. Sven also coming up, so could be a 2v2 brewing here. Sven already here now. But the stun lands in. Permafrost again will chain through. Haunter just taking too much damage. Sven here way too late, and Haunter goes down. Now Sven forced to flash.
Yeah, Sven's had no business going in for that. Once Haunter is already down, it cost him his own flash.
Good little attempt there, but Haunter gets himself out without giving any extra goal over. Double is back in again. Sword out with the same play. I've seen this as Double insects Betty, but now the
TP in
TP
for
in.
Maple.
Maple can join the fray. Monsoon resets from Sword Art. 3v3. Knockup there is wonderful,
That's a
but
package
Bifrost
too.
taking the damage. Package is massive. Oh, Wild Growth not enough for the
Bjergsen is
last
coming
rocket.
down, though. They could potentially turn this.
Double is looking for it. Sven, they're already too low. Jukes one rocket, but Maple's got the double. TP in from Haunter. Bjergsen finds Maple. They've been trying to lock down everybody. Maybe split a little too much, but Haunter is going to chase one down. Double is in onto Maple. Wants to take down the 1v1 as Bjerg will get Betty. Maple still firing away. Almost grabbed a triple, but TSM get the kills.
Wow, that was super close from both of these teams. Bjergsen comes in very clutch, but Maple put in so much work.
Such a powerhouse. And if he ever gets onto Bjergsen or Doublelift, he can one combo them.
Really nice ward there as well from Kasa. TP's coming in. Batra
got
committing
cancelled.
everything. Doublelift just gets stunned up forever. Betty does take out Bifrost. Doublelift still somehow alive, and Kasa is going to chase him down and take him down. Sven will meet that same fate. Flash rolls 3-0 in the dive.
And as much as it's...
Now though, Flash rolls again continuing to play well in the early game and push things forward. MMD is unassailable here in this bot lane. Haunter is doing what he can to keep it even, but Kasa's going to make it very uneven. Haunter with an early flash. Forced away. Kasa flashes on. Permafrost is landing there. Haunter absolutely cannot get out, and MMD just takes him down again.
Yeah, no such thing as safety for the top laner of TSM. Cho'Gath dies inside track to the rest of the map. Flash Wolves are running away with it.
That's 2 tier 2s, and Sven's going to die too.
Caught by the stump from the ultimate. They're going to get knocked around the Wild Growth. Not enough to save him. Buster Shot moves them back, but that's not it.
This could actually be
The wave, they have to dive in with no minions.
Oh, interrupts that one. Flash out there from Maple. TP in there from Flash. There's a Kasa over the side. Bjergsen forced to get away despite the stun landing on the Maple.
coming
and Sven.
in.
No, he's the one that has to flash away. Good rupture there onto MMD, but Bjergsen needs to keep running away. Sven not so lucky as Kasa and Sword Art going to clean that one up. A flare out from Sven. Going to try and get himself out of there, but Kasa should have this. Sven Skaran still on the escape, but Doublelift dies on the other side of the map.
Yeah, Bjergsen may go down here as well. Betty is closing in with Sword Art. They already took down double. If TSM may get wiped here.
Bjergsen have to do something. Bifrost gonna get knocked up by Sword Art, but Flash Rules, they want the big prize. Gonna try and take down Bjergsen. MMD gonna land the stun. Bjergsen fights his way out, but cannot do it. In the replay there as well, so even easier to try and siege things up. Casa just taking no down, and Double's getting shredded. He's dead already through the air.
That's
now
it.
Casa gonna leap in to try and end up Bjergsen with a decent ult, but he's gonna go down to MMD. Carry's dead, and TSM's dreams will die with them.
Flash Wolves are going to pull off the upset here. They're looking just for the end, going to escort the Baron minions in. Completely dominant performance. They will get their one win, and TSM's fate is now reliant on a WE win.
Casa flashing back in. Flash was just here to finish the task. Svenskeren gonna get locked down under the turret. MMD now dominating as he takes that one down. Again, Haunter stunned up for this. The Nexus turret's just getting torn to shreds. And Flash Rules, they may only win once, but it hurts so bad.
That is an upset if ever you've seen one. The blue shell of the Flash will.
In the chaos of a team fight, it's so easy to step that 1 inch too far forward, get hit by a root from Maokai, and get burst down.
Well, Maokai for Misfits and a standard Cho'Gath for 957 and Team WE. I think this is a lot of how we would have expected.
Whilst the bottom lane trade happened, the kill goes on to Ben. Mystic still getting full experience, as much farm as he can find, and they get rid of a flash at the end of it off to Ignar. So when you really contrast,
Alright, just going in again. Mystic gonna get knocked up by Hans Sommer. Force the flash, Mystic! He wants to get the kill! Oh my god, he hit a minion! Now the passive gonna chase down. Ignar gonna take some damage. Oh my goodness, Ben! Gets the counter kill.
Such mixed execution though.
better as the tournament progresses. For a new player, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, Rek'Sai is actually coming down. Maxlor could be looking for the dive. Remember, no barrier heal not available either. Condi on the way though.
Condi's still around. Mystic gonna get one shield. Now gonna try and do something. As Ignar's taking the turret, but Hans Sommer able to get the kill. And Ben and Condi gonna try and group up the passive. He's gonna force out a bag, but they're back in, and that's a double kill for Hans Sommer. Now Shie and Power of Evil going at it. Shie does not dash over. Power of Evil flashes to safety.
He is.
Look at those stats from Hans Sommer, the highest goal difference in 10.
Oh, this needs to work here for WE. They're looking actually for the TP and the dive.
Nice ult Condi here as well, though now Polymorph in onto the Maokai, gets knocked up by the Rupture, but the turret tanking by Ben. They're actually going to fully commit to the dive after the Permafrost hit. Turret is going to go down in top, Alfaro is going to follow, and the turret in bot goes down, so the trade will work for WE.
That was so big for WE. They really needed to have that dive work to get something back, but Misfits are already pushing mid lane, and the top lane is being shoved in, and this could be Shie going down.
Well, that's a problem there in the mid lane. Goodbye, Shie. 3-man dive from Misfits answers that and more. They take the outer turret with it.
And now having all the outer turrets down, having the Rift Herald available, they can look for even
Oh, hello. Ult there from Maxwell into Shie. Dive still
Maxwell.
going, but Maxwell maybe a little too much. Monsoon looking to reset. It was all a ruse of Shie. Now forced back under the turret, but Maxwell gets the last word.
Well, Maxwell, yeah, most of it is through Hans Sommer, who doesn't have his ultimate. It's
Power
gone.
of Evil comes get a good ult there from the Sedge to lock up Hans Sommer. Still 957, trying to get it done. The silencer is not too bad, but looks like they're peeling away. In the meantime, Maxwell, no, he dove too far. 957 doesn't get the beast. Quite, the execute is not there, and it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, 957 for WE, besides 957s. Hans Sommer has no flash.
Mystic gonna flash out of the way. Good little bait there. Great chain. Those Condi turn it back around. Maxwell taking a lot of damage, but 957 has made his way over. Maxwell flashes out to safety in towards Alfari. Ignar does the same. And now Hans Sommer. He's isolated.
No flash available.
He sees a very delicious meal right in front of him. Silence him down, and there's a shutdown.
They can maybe get more. No flashes are really up here for Misfits, and WE does.
The target here, but gonna miss that one.
And it is Mystic without the flash this time around. Hans Sommer almost has it available,
hello.
but Alfari's kind of caught.
That's a forced flash. Righteous Gory follow there. Uses the Nature's Grasp to try and lock him down. Hans Sommer's going up like Condi, and 957 takes down the tank. Mystic still going up. Power of Evil way too far.
Power of Evil just flashed over the wall. This could be a WE Baron perhaps off those two critical kills. The solo laners for Misfits on a
Moment, but it wasn't his moment at all. Maxlaw's the man to look for. WE getting a low.
30 seconds with this feast. 957 will not have it. Instead they find Hans Sommer. Flash in for the silence, and the re-engage is here. It's all a bait here for WE. Permafrost lands it onto Hans Sommer.
Alfari's back.
That's not enough. Goodbye, Hans Sommer, as Mystic gets some revenge.
will CC coming in.
Ooh,
From the
actually
Casio, found
got caught,
917.
but still damage happening. Frontline a little split there. All the null nails Hansama, and Mystic's looking to unleash hell. Power of Evil, flash over the water, try and peel with the ultimate. Maxwell, now he's the one caught out as Miasma catches the heels of WE. Afari on the top side, left out too dry. Is he going to go down? He does find Missy, he's absolutely dead.
Straight to Baron for Team WE. They don't.
Will not make it easy, and here's the gank.
Maxwell's up here though.
Tag. All right, GA's just going to try and run away. Oh, that's quite a lot of damage. Now the TP coming in. It's 1v3 for now, but soon to be 2v3. GA flashed out of the way. He's trying to be a hero as the rest of WE barrel down the turret. Ulti is good. Still going through. Igna, maybe the target doesn't want to go down. Ben! Oh, he tried to flash for the wild growth, but cannot get it.
Hansama is not here, though. If WE can force the fight, they could be in a strong position. We'll see if they go for it.
Walking up out of the way, but Adaptive Helm helping out Hansama, cutting through the jungle. Redemption going to reset slightly. Oh, Hansama.
Oh, he's isolated.
Have to be careful out in amongst the shenanigans, but like you said, probably was easy enough.
Oh!
Power of Evil, ulti timing, Rupture is not good enough. Not quite able to snipe the Casio. Ulti hits on a Mystic, gonna root up everybody here. Wild growth on the Ben, but he dies anyway to Hansama. Now Mystic, the target in the back, forced to flash away, but no. Final crit from the Varus. 957 is gonna die in the front lines. That was a mistake.
Yeah, WE in full retreat now. They're gonna try to cut them off. Ignar is looking to go around. Mystic is very low and very far from home. We're gonna see if they can get out, because if they can get taken down.
Tag, ulti, that's a shutdown for Maxlor.
Back half, Shear's alive. He's starting to come around on the bottom side of the map, but WE are throwing a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a game of inches here. 957 mistiming the knockup on Power of Evil, and GA looking for the 1v1. Can he outplay the ultimate?
Trying to solo it out. He can, but the Miasma's going from Power of Evil. The final shot of Culling gets the solo.
GA comes up.
Culling goes.
Afari's flanking, though.
Alfari here, banging to try and speed over, but a great clip. He pops out, now doing so much to Alfari. Ultimate not quite enough as Mystic is letting it all go. GA flashes in aggressively as the rest of the team is zoned away. Hansama silences WE, surging forward into Misfits.
It looks like they're going to be able to keep fighting here, Pastry.
Gonna keep going. Power of Evil does get there as Maxwell also goes down. That's 3 kills as a double. Lands for Sheer. Too far forward. Hansama flash on him with a shutdown, but Mystic puts the nail in that coffin. And WE are gonna take this game and claim first.
The LPL, 2 first seeds in groups. They will punch their ticket to the quarterfinals as the best team from Group D.
It was a tough fight, but WE stayed true to